So I was going to set up my solar panels today, but there is no way. There is no sun. I'm in a very wooded area here, forest, so that's not going to happen. So I've got my refrigerator going for the first time in a long time. What's that, 36? It used up from yesterday at about 2 o'clock when I got here till about now. It used 15% of my Jackery power, so that's not too bad. I left it on last night. Right now it's pulling about 2 watts. I may turn it off tomorrow night, although it's not very cold. I wasn't cold at all last night. One thing I want to mention is, see this lettuce on the ground here? That's supposed to be in the refrigerator. Actually, you're not supposed to buy big old hunking containers of lettuce to go in this 36-quart refrigerator when you have other things in here. Let me show you what I have in here. So I have a chicken that I bought on my way here to have some meat. It's in this big container. This can be cut up, and obviously I could make more room here. But last night I used the lid of this as a salad bowl because I was trying to get some of that salad eaten so I'd have a little bit, maybe could fit it in the refrigerator today. So I had chicken salad for dinner last night. It was really good. I got this dressing here, creamy Caesar. I forgot that I had cheese. I was going to put cheese on it, but that's okay. But anyway, let me just show you what I have. I like cottage cheese sometimes in the morning or for lunch. Just got a couple tomatoes here. Cucumber. Oh, actually, no. This is zucchini. I'm going to make that when I make some tuna steaks. Here's the cheese. I love feta cheese on salads. And I also love Parmesan, shredded Parmesan. Oh, here's my cucumber here. Okay, so, and I have this just on refrigerator setting right now. How did I get that in there before? Oh, there we go. Okay. Then I have some eggs. I think I'm going to make eggs this morning. So I'm going to set this up here. And I'm also going to have this tonight. This is pico de gallo. Like a salsa. Oh, and maybe this afternoon or whenever I'm going to have some, I bought some fresh chicken soup. I thought that might be really nice. And some sweet kale salad. This is a pre-mix and it comes with all these ingredients. So I thought that'd be good. I haven't had vegetables in a while. What's this? Oh. Some more vegetables, some teriyaki stir fry. I'm gonna try that. And then just some more fruit down here. More cucumbers. I've been carrying that around for a while. And I got some peaches and a banana. Yay, so I got my lettuce in there. Everything fits. Perfect. So there's a little bit of sun right there by that tree, but you know what? I would have to take my Jackery out, put my solar panels by the Jackery, unplug the refrigerator while the solar's going. I guess I could put my refrigerator there too. That's a lot of hassle. If I can't put the solar panels right by my car, I'm not using them. And there's really no place else to park around here that I can put them up. So I'm just going to monitor my Jackery, and when I get too low, I'm going to turn the refrigerator off, and hopefully my food won't spoil. And that's it. Unless that sun comes down here a little bit more. Maybe this afternoon. It's still early. But I've got to keep enough power to power my phone. Although I don't have any cell service, so what the heck. So let's make some breakfast. I got a ring light on here, so hopefully you can see a little bit better. The first thing I want to do is make some coffee. So I've got electric tea kettle here that folds up like that. And I'm going to fill it with water and then plug it in and get my coffee started first. I've got an electric pump right here for my water. Just going to get that going here. I might want 2 cups, so I'm going to fill it up. That's probably good. All right. So this is not going to reach my Jackery, so I'm going to plug it in over here on this side. I'm going to move these over a little bit. That's a short cord. Turn the power on there, and it's going. This uses quite a bit, but it heats up pretty quick, so I want to pay attention to that. Now, just in this paper cup, I put some pancake mix, and it's just, oh, I don't know how to say the name. It's not Bisquick, but it's like Bisquick. I can put a description in the link below because I really like it. You don't need anything but water. Everything else is in here. So I'm going to put a little bit of water. Just do a little bit at a time. And mix it up. I never measure. I really should. I never do. And that's why I'm not a baker. I'm just cleaning this with a wipe. What are we doing here? So this stove uses butane or propane. Both, obviously, you have to crank your window open, which I've done. And I have some butane containers. These are the easiest, I think, to use. You just take the lid off. This is a connector for the propane. I don't need that. There's a little notch here. That goes on the top. Slip it right down in there. So before I do this, I'm going to do my coffee because the water is boiled. So I'm just using Folgers instant coffee. I don't like sugar in my coffee. I just use usually milk, but I just have Carnation instant dry milk. I'm going to put some of that. My hot water. Pretty hot. Great. I can set this here now because I won't need to plug it in anymore. Awesome. I can move this closer so maybe you can see better. All right, so let's get this going. We're gonna lock this in. The flame there. Turn it down a little bit. So I don't have any cooking spray, and yes, this is not a cast iron skillet. I know I'm gonna get one of these days. It is non-stick, but you know, everything always sticks to non-stick. Or maybe I just don't know how to use it. So I used to have the spray, and I'll have to tell you a story about the spray. It must have hit up against something and the whole thing leaked out when I used to have the ottoman. Not good. So I decided I'm going to just try some Crisco. I think this will last a long time. And it's just something to coat the pan. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to coat it really lightly here. Take a sip of coffee. That's good. You know, instant coffee is not that bad. I don't know why my husband doesn't like it. I got this for him when we were in Maine, and oh my God. He would not drink it at all. So spoiled. So I'm just going to make a pancake. Last time I made pancakes, it was actually kind of comical. I was in New York. I'll have to show you some footage of that. I had seen this pancake factory on my way to New York from New Jersey. It was on the New Jersey side, just before the George Washington Bridge. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go into New York and I'm going to find an exit that I can get off at and make some pancakes. Turns out it was the Yankee Stadium exit. I found a parking space in front of a market, a busy market. I got my stove out. I started making pancakes, and I'm noticing, you know what? I am not in the best area. I hightailed it out of there. But I thought to myself, oh, that was a little bit overdone. That's okay. I like things crispy. So I thought to myself, I hope my husband's not tracking me at this particular moment. Otherwise, I'm going to get some kind of phone call. That's not too bad. Pretty good. So I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Let it cool off a little bit. Oh my gosh, this makes me want to just pull over and make some pancakes. How fabulous! Kind of a big line to go in. All right, who in their right mind pulls over at the Yankee Stadium exit in an obviously not so great part of town to make this? Sign me up for the funny farm. They're going to take you away, ha ha, hee 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 hee, to the funny farm. No, seriously, this is nuts. I'm gonna make an egg to go with this. But I don't have any syrup. Just realized you can't see that, can ya? Here, let me tip that over a little bit. Just an egg. Ta-da! Good enough. Nice and runny the way I like it. How about we go outside and eat this? Let this stuff cool down a little bit. Oh, what is this? Thanks again for the hack yesterday. Had some extra wood. Hope it's helpful. Allie. Oh, wow, that was so sweet. That's the girl that I gave the cotton balls to. Hi there. So, what do you want to talk about? I don't have any maple syrup. I did put some bananas on here, so it'll be sweet enough. Today's plan is to actually go for a hike. This is a beautiful area. I see a lot of people with backpacks on, so there's obviously some nice hiking trails here. I think there's a stream nearby too. I'm gonna have to look at the map that they gave me when I first entered. But this is a national park, and I have the lifetime senior pass. So instead of $15 a night, it was only $7.50. So for 3 nights, it was like, with taxes and fees and everything, like $25, something like that. So I think that's great. I've got to do some more of these national parks. Over the summer, though, they were so full, it seemed like I didn't even bother to look into it that much. But I think on the way back, I have a lot of Sisters on the Fly hosts that have invited me. But there's still several days in between those that go to a couple of different national parks. The more that I'm on the road, the more that I learn where these different parks are and how to try to reserve a campsite. Tent sites work great for me. Even though I'm not sleeping in my tent, I'm sleeping in my minivan. I don't really need any more room than that, although I do like to have some space around me. That's nice. But I much rather prefer this than going into a desolate forest where nobody is around. It just feels more comfortable that you know there's a ranger on site here or a camp host. I'm really dialing into my style a little bit more. The more I'm on the road, the more that I'm dialing into what my preferences really are. And I love camping. I love the city. But, you know, being out here in nature, it's wonderful. I want to really do a lot more of this. Even when I go back home, I'm planning on being home by Thanksgiving. My daughter-in-law is expecting a baby, her second baby, in December. So I want to make sure that I'm back for that. They may need a little bit of help. In fact, my son told me, Mom, we're going to need you. You know, they have well, she'll be 1 year old when the new baby is born. So they want me to help out as much as I can when I'm home. Then in January, about the middle of January, I want to head down to Quartzsite. That'll be fun. So many people that I'd like to meet and connect with will be there. So if you're one of my subscribers, closer to the date, I will put the coordinates of where I'll be, on what dates. And if you're down there, I'd love for you to stop by and say hi.